You did the impossible just to keep this relationship going. You tried every possible and impossible way. You made sacrifices and endured with the patience of Job, but in the end, all you got was exhaustion, pain, and wasted time for nothing. Welcome to a new episode of the Astrology and Tarot World program with me, Tariq Khalifa. This episode is dedicated to Leo predictions from April 16th to 30th, 2026 in all areas. We'll continue our discussion after the break. First, allow me to invite you to like and share the video as widely as possible so that the greatest number of people can benefit from it. And if this is your first time watching the channel, please subscribe and activate the bell on all to receive all future episodes of the Astrology and Tarot World program. We'll start the predictions with a general and detailed love reading for all Leo natives. And we'll begin by talking about those who are separated. All love readings can very likely have reversed energies. You're experiencing a state of energetic confusion during this period. For you, this relationship has become an unsolvable mystery, and you now see it as full of ambiguity and unclear matters. And the truth is, you no longer have even a shred of hope left for it. Deep down, you've reached a stage of complete despair regarding this person. And this is a natural result of the repeated disappointments and the things they've done that have hurt you over a long period. You did the impossible just to keep this relationship going. You tried every possible and impossible way. You made sacrifices and endured with the patience of Job. But in the end, all you got was exhaustion, pain, and wasted time for nothing. That's why you've locked that door tight in your mind. But let me reveal to you what's hidden in this person's energy. He's trying with all his might to make you think about him on purpose. Energetically, he's not leaving you alone. Most likely, he's intensely trying to connect with you telepathically and using spiritual methods. And he started studying energy sciences so he could reach you spiritually through a direct connection. If lately you've been feeling like there's a whisper in your ear from time to time, or that his voice suddenly echoes in your imagination, then that's very real and not just your imagination. This is a clear effort he's making to stay present in your energetic field. The strange thing is that this person thinks about you from afar, even though direct communication with him is impossible. He could reach you in a million different ways if he wanted to, but he chose the spiritual path because he wants to plant a certain idea or feeling in you powerfully without direct confrontation. He's doing everything he can to occupy your thoughts. And in return, he himself thinks about you day and night in an obsessive way. The reality is that you've been separated for a long time and you've become absorbed in your life and your work. He's also a very practical person, and his time isn't his own. Both of you are busy. Time has slipped away from you both, and you didn't even notice how the distance between you grew. When this relationship started, it was a special kind of love. A love with depth, with longing. But it crashed against the rocks of reality and many obstacles. Some of those obstacles were completely out of your control. And the other part was because of your endless arguments over the smallest things. Conflicting opinions always dominated the situation. But the real poison that ruined this relationship was excessive jealousy. He was always doubting you, and you too were always watching his actions closely. A state of mutual distrust turned this beautiful love into a battlefield. And that's what brought you both to the breaking point where you stand now. Your partner's feelings. In what follows, I will explain to you in great detail the mental image your partner holds of you. And this explains why your relationship was always like the waves, one day up, one day down. This person always saw you as a bundle of anxiety walking on earth. He felt that you surrounded yourself with fears and pains that existed only in your imagination. And he sees that your past experiences and the people who let you down before are the ones drawing circles around you that you can't get out of. He blames you for not being able to forget the bad memories, and that you let the past be the judge that rules over the present and the future in an exaggerated way. But despite this criticism, he secretly admits to himself the bitter truth that he really did hurt you. He knows that he caused you pain, whether intentionally or unintentionally. And more importantly, he admits that he wronged you. He knows that he doubted you with suspicions that were unfounded in the past, and that his opinion of you was bad at a time when you were much purer than that. What's strange, Leo, is that up until now, he still sees you as a mystery he can't figure out. He sees that your giving is based on your mood. Sometimes you give love and generosity, and at other times you completely shut off and withdraw. And that used to drive him crazy. Sometimes he felt that you treated him with a kind of arrogance, as if he couldn't tell whether it was real pride or if he just couldn't read you right. This person sees a strange contradiction in you. Sometimes you are the kindest heart in the world, and other times you are extremely selfish and love yourself to a whole different level. But he wished you would love him half as much as you love yourself. And he was jealous of how much you cared about yourself at his expense. Despite all these reservations and the criticisms he voiced during arguments, in the end, he admits that you are someone who is easy to love. He is attracted to you both in appearance and in essence to a frightening degree, and he truly wishes to spend the rest of his life by your side. But there was always one point of contention that stuck in his throat, which was that he blamed you for allowing certain people to take advantage of you. He saw you as being too kind to people who didn't deserve it, and that was what always created a big gap between you. Be careful of the game he's playing with you right now. This person isn't just sitting around idly at the moment. He's actively using telepathy and intense energy attraction on you. And it's clear that he has started reading about spiritual sciences and has begun practicing certain spiritual exercises to draw you toward him. He wants you to be the one to take the first step. He wants you to be the one who feels him and reaches out to him. And this is a very clever tactic used by people who understand energy and tarot, so they can get the other person back without hurting their own pride. He's trying to program his energy to connect with yours, as if he's sending you wireless messages saying, "I'm waiting for you. Now contact me again." This telepathy might make you dream about him a lot or suddenly feel the urge to talk to him. Be aware that this is attraction coming from him, not necessarily a real change in his personality. He's right about one thing: the past is affecting you. Try to cleanse your energy from your past experiences so that when you meet him, you'll be standing on solid ground. My advice to you is, I want you to focus on this advice because it will be the key to your strength in the coming phase. I think you need to wait, and you must resist the energetic pull and telepathy that this person is trying to impose on you so strongly. Right now, he's playing on a sensitive chord, and he wants to pull you into his spiritual zone, so that you end up under pressure and become weak, and you make the first move. But this game is obvious. When he sees that you are standing firm, and that his attempts at telepathy and spiritual whispers are useless, and that you haven't responded or broken down in front of his energy, he will be forced, against his will, to come out of his spiritual hiding place into the real world. He will try to reach you through normal, direct communication, and he will send you a clear and straightforward message with the intention of reconnecting and starting a conversation again. And let me tell you the truth. Your position will be much stronger when you are in the receiving role, not the one initiating. If he is the one who starts the contact or sends a message, you will be the one holding the reins, and this will make a big difference in the framework and conditions under which the relationship might continue afterwards. But if you are the one who goes back, he will feel that he is still energetically in control. But if you wait for him to come to you, he will realize that the lion this time is not easy to reach, and that he must offer tokens of obedience and a true apology before he even thinks about coming back into your life. Singles, Leo is currently uninterested in trivial matters. Not just anyone can catch your attention, and now you're looking for someone with presence, someone who will make you proud in front of others and truly support you. There is an energy of meeting someone, either from your work environment or from a very classy social event, and there will be someone who catches your eye with their charisma. The advice is, don't let your high ego make you miss out on someone who is truly sincere. Leave room for the other person to express their admiration in their own way. For those in relationships and married couples, the Sun in Taurus makes you responsible and intelligently in control. There will be discussions about a social status or a decision related to your professional future, and it will affect the household. This time, Leo, you are the support for your partner because they need to feel safe with you. And with a kind word from you, you can resolve any old tension, and there will be great harmony happening in the last week of the month, which will make your relationship much stronger than before. And the big secret is all about being supportive and understanding. Work. There is an opportunity for distinction, a promotion, or even a new project that will carry your name. With the Sun at the highest point in your astrological chart, you are under the microscope. So be precise in every move you make. You are the leader everyone will follow during this period. And there is also a tough decision that everyone is afraid to make. But with the heart of a lion, you will resolve it and come out a winner. This time, your success is not just about effort. It's also about charisma and likability. You could even call it divine favor, which will open doors that were once closed. There is also talk of recognition or financial reward, the effects of which will be seen before the month ends. Money. There is a sum of money coming your way. It could be from extra work or an increase in your income, or even an old investment that has started to yield profit. Avoid being overly generous or showing off in ways that drain your budget. With the Sun in Taurus, you're advised to secure your financial situation for an upcoming career move. This time, your money is for strength, not for extravagance. So be cautious to stay in control. Health. Work pressure and responsibilities might cause back tension or eye strain. You need to go out somewhere open and get regular sunlight. Drinking fluids and eating fresh fruit will make a big difference in your complexion and charisma. Your body also needs to disconnect from work worries before you go to sleep. In the end, Leo, the Sun in Taurus tells you that reaching the top requires stability, not just ambition. And April is telling you that your appearance is your calling card, so always make sure you look your best. The advice here is that your humility will only add to your dignity, so let your heart be as big as your ambition. With that, we've reached the end of the predictions. I hope you'll let me know in the comments how much these predictions apply to you, because this really matters to me. Like and share the video as widely as possible so that the maximum number of people can benefit from it. And if this is your first time watching the channel, please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to all to receive all future episodes of the Astrology and Tarot World program. This was Tariq Khalifa with you. See you next time.